Today at our Weitai branch we had a 45-year-old woman from Jing'an, divorced with a child. This woman's ex-husband went bankrupt and fled, leaving her with 2 million in debt, plus the crow's feet at the corners of her eyes. But her dating requirements absolutely shattered my skull. First, daddy, I mean the man has to be around 40 to 45. Anything older? No way. Second, he must be at least 1.85 meters tall and have studied abroad. He also needs a respectable job, and most importantly, his personal account must have 50 million in liquid assets. Don't ask me why she dares to demand this, I have no idea. My suggestion? Maybe check if her ex-husband's escape somehow doubled her delusions. So, is this independent female awakening or just late-stage bankruptcy-induced fantasy disorder? What do you think? What women actually like the most isn't handsome men. Look at those black men, for example. They're dark and unattractive, yet they still have plenty of women who adore them. That's because black men are all players, naturally attractive, and the worse they are, the more appealing they become, right? Why do women complain about bad boys? Because they're obsessed with them. Even if a woman says she dislikes players, trust me, she's secretly crazy about them. What women say and what they actually do are two completely different things. Women are twisted. The more twisted, the more thrilling. Women are truly two-faced creatures, and they don't even realize it themselves. You can shower a woman with sweet words, but let me tell you, everything she says is a lie. Even if she believes what she's saying is absolutely true, a woman has no idea what kind of creature she really is. Every single woman, in reality, doesn't even understand herself. Some women say, "Oh, I really like men." But let me tell you something. Women have no clue what a good man really is. They're completely subjective. Let me explain. Value is determined by cost. What makes something good, or not? It's not up to women to decide. It's not an objective truth. What you think is good, and what's objectively good are two entirely different things. Every woman claims, "I really like men." So why is it that every woman's life turns out so differently? If a woman could actually tell good from bad, that would be truly remarkable. The girl wants to find someone tall, rich, and handsome, but she won't outright say, "I want someone tall, rich, and handsome." Here's how she phrases it. Height. I'd like someone taller because I'm quite tall myself. It wouldn't be good if he were shorter than me. Wouldn't that hurt his self-esteem when we walk together? And if the girl is shorter? She'd say, "Since I'm on the shorter side, I'd prefer someone taller." Financial status. I don't need him to be super wealthy, but he should have a solid financial foundation. After all, when husband and wife are united, they can overcome anything. Also, he must be ambitious and driven. Appearance. I don't care if he's super handsome, but there has to be a connection. A good vibe. Preferably someone sunny, sporty, fitness-loving, and who takes care of his physique. Now, looking at all these descriptions, wouldn't the three-word summary, tall, rich, handsome, be the most fitting? Almost any conscientious organization would give up on women over 35. A 35-year-old unmarried woman works at a state-owned enterprise in Jelongpo district, earning an annual salary of 150,000 yuan. Do you know what her ideal type looks like? She says she wants an unmarried man over 1.75 meters tall, earning more than 200,000 yuan a year, preferably a younger guy aged 30 to 33. A friend introduced her to a man who met all her criteria, and they dated for a year. The woman wanted to get married, but the man kept making excuses. Eventually, he got so annoyed that he outright told her, "You already have white hair, I could never marry you. In the future, I'll find a woman 4 to 5 years younger than me." After the breakup, she came to me, still insisting on finding a tall, young little brother. I told her I couldn't help her. While women shouldn't be defined by their age, if you're over 35 and still making unrealistic wishes, what's the problem here? Sorry, I'm 34 and single, but I still like handsome guys and don't want to settle. When I saw this statement, I really wanted to knock some sense into this girl's head. You're already in your 30s. Don't you know what matters most in marriage? Still daydreaming about handsome guys all day? Those good-looking male celebrities are surely handsome enough, yet they still get divorced. Is it because they're not good-looking enough? Obviously not. What really matters in marriage? The most important things are whether your partner has a strong sense of responsibility, whether they have good character, and whether they're a kind person. These are what truly matter. You must understand what's primary and what's secondary. Some girls just want to find a handsome man from a well-off family. But let me ask, can his good looks put food on the table? And even if a guy's family is wealthy, what does it matter if he doesn't truly care about you? Honestly, as long as the man has good character, his parents are reasonable, and the family isn't lazy or indulging in vices like drinking, gambling, or womanizing, then that family can't be too bad. If he values you and treats you well and you're kind, gentle, and well-raised, then wouldn't bringing two such families together lead to happiness and harmony? A girl asked me today, why is it so hard to find an ideal handsome guy in real life? I asked her, how handsome are you looking for? She said, actually not too extreme, just someone clean and fresh like Wang Yibo would be fine. I know many girls have similar standards, but let me remind you, the guys you see in everyday life are all barefaced, no makeup. You might be a 5 to 7 out of 10. After doing your makeup, yet you expect a guy with no styling or makeup to be a natural 8 or 9. Do you really think guys like that are easy to find? Some women have certain criteria when choosing a partner. They might say, I don't necessarily want someone extremely wealthy or well-off. I just want someone with similar circumstances to mine so we can live a simple, stable life together. But I do have one small requirement. I'd like the guy to be good-looking and a little taller. So what should I do? Well, here's my advice. Start looking early. You should lock down such a guy in your early to mid-20s, ideally before 25. Why? Because a guy from an average background, similar to yours, who is tall and good-looking but hasn't yet been exposed to much of society will often receive advice from family and friends telling him, don't go after a wife who's too pretty. As a result, subconsciously he'll believe that his ideal partner should just be an ordinary girl. At this stage, even if a girl isn't particularly attractive or is a bit overweight, he might still be open to dating her because deep down he thinks, this is the kind of wife I'm supposed to have. This mindset is also influenced by his upbringing. So if a girl shows interest in him during this time, he's likely to agree, and the two can build a happy life together. Therefore, if you're a woman who wants a good-looking guy, you need to act early. Look around you, through friends, social circles, or even arranged matchmaking, and find such a guy before someone else does. If you're not aiming for a man with exceptional conditions but just want one who's attractive, you have to move fast. These kinds of guys get snapped up quickly by other women. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. A man who has been single for a long time is not easily attracted by just any woman, because he has grown accustomed to solitude. More importantly, he is not a careless person. He is disciplined, prefers simplicity, and has no cunning or schemes. His love is not only loyal but also comes from a heart that is mature and steady. What he desires is not an ambiguous relationship, but a woman who truly understands him, connects with him, and can share a peaceful and stable life with him for the rest of their days. Do you know someone like this? This is too dramatic. I can't keep being a matchmaker anymore. Everyone knows that dating younger men is super trendy right now, but dating a younger guy doesn't just mean being like 10 years older than him and calling it a day. You've either got to be a good-looking older sister or a well-off, generous, loaded older sister, right? Like if you've got what it takes, fine, I can make you like me by throwing money at you. But I've got this one friend. Unbelievable, she's 37. Appearance-wise, let me paint you a picture. She's got freckles, right? And no amount of makeup can cover them, like really bad. Money. She's got some, I guess, makes about $500K a year, owns a place, has a car, some savings. But if you say she's broke? Well, depends how you look at it. Technically she's in debt. Failed at starting a business. Owes a few million. And she wants a super capable boyfriend. Capable in these 3 ways. Good income, high education, and a great job. But here's the kicker. She's only into younger guys, like at least 10 years younger. So I called her out. I said, if a guy's that young with a great job and income, why would he want you? Put nicely, you're older but well off, got money. Put bluntly, you're in debt. Honestly, I suspect you just want a high-earning younger guy to help pay off your debts. And you know what she said to me? No, if we're together we can start a business together. I was like, girl, stop joking. Let's be real. You just want a full-service free ride. You're freeloading off his body, his brains, and his money. And then she hit me with this line. I totally lost it. She said, let me tell you, at our age, only guys 10 years younger have the stamina to keep up with me in a relationship.